or mobile. Take Fox Sports 1350 with you using iHeartRadio. Is the IE's home for sports. KPWK AM 1350, Riverside, San Bernardino. An iHeartRadio station.
What's up, world? This is your favorite comic, Tony Rock. And you're checking out Fox Sports. We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are live in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. Protected. I mean, I'm talking about protected. Yes.
Okay.
By none other than the Riverside Sheriff's Association. I am your host, Eternal.
And you know, Bill Young had called me, so we appreciate they renewed the partnership.
So the lights are gonna stay on.
Yes, sir. And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Make sure you follow us on FoxSports1350.com. As we were saying, I had a great conversation with President of the Riverside Sheriff's Association, Mr. Bill Young. He's I think this is his second year being as the president of the Riverside Sheriff's Association. Mr. Masson. I talked to him earlier. He's really excited. The new sheriff-elect, I think his name was Chad Binko, I believe. Blanco. Yeah, let me make sure I get that right. I don't want to mess up. I do not need him coming to the station. And, so let me make sure I get that right. So I know that Mr. Masson, he's retired. Masson, I follow him on Facebook. He was the former president of the Riverside Sheriff's Association. I think they made that song, Living My Best Life, about him because – You know, one thing, Eternal. I'm starting to question our friendship with Mr. Masson. Do you follow him on Facebook?
I do, and he is Lab Cabin in California.
Do you see the food that he cooks? I mean, his wife she's living her best life. Masson, that's what I'm starting to question. Masson has yet to invite us to the house. He's yet to cook that gourmet meal for us. Because Masson is one heck of a cook. You know what? Even though he's retired, he's still a police officer. So I better check myself before I wreck myself. But like we said, we're excited today. We're a little in hurry-up mode because today we want to thank the gracious support of our sponsors, Raising Cane's, One Love. They gave us, there it is, Living My Best Life. They gave us the money needed. So Inland Valley, which Eternal and I serve as two of the three board members. Coach Romanelli, he's now the head coach at Summit High School. He is the third board member. We're excited. We've been doing the All-Star Games now for 4 years, and now we're able to do things for the community. So today we will be at, I don't want to say the location. We'll be at Raising Cane's. We won't say which one. Yeah. We'll be at Raising Cane's. We'll be at a Raising Cane's today, and we'll be at a Raising Cane's on Monday.
Well, I don't know. No, here's what we can do.
We have a checklist. So if you're not on that list.
I was just about to say, we can do it like that. So we're going to be at Raising Cane's. However, the people that we're going to, we have a limited amount of turkeys.
Right.
That we're going to give out. We're working with the Redlands Riverside Boys and Girls Club.
And what's the gentleman's name at the Boys and Girls Club? We'll pull it, but we have the gentleman at the Boys and Girls Club that has been.
Yeah. What we do know is they've been extremely supportive, so we're really excited about that. At any rate, what I do know is that
David Harkins,
and Janice Jackson.
Yes,
I do believe
Janice Jackson is from the Boys and Girls Club.
Correct. Yes.
So Janice Jackson, if you're nasty.
Yeah.
I'm showing my age on that, huh?
Yes. Oh my God!
Mark Davis. How can I forget that? Because I was going to ask him: is he related to the people who own the Raiders?
Exactly.
Because the owner of the Raiders' name is Mark Davis, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Indeed. So no, we're going to be at Raising Cane. So again, thank you to the Boys and Girls Club of Redlands and Riverside. We work with them. And we're working with them in terms of the families. So they signed the families up. Today is a distribution day. I want to be very clear about that. Today we're just not out there just randomly giving away turkeys.
We have a list.
I had to say
for the Boys and Girls Club.
I had to send some emails out today. Unfortunately, we're booked all the way to the brim. So we have a limited amount.
Right.
So again, if you guys want to come out and help us give away turkeys, you all guys can always hit us up on our social media. That's at IE Sportsnet.
Right.
At IE Sportsnet. If you guys want to come out and help and support us in terms of giving away turkeys.
We need manpower.
We're always willing to do that.
One thing I always say, my cousin, she was my father's sister's kid. So she's a Nixon. She's not an Arrington. My father's sister's daughter, Shay Nixon. Like she said, she always talks about when I'm from 0 to 13, I lived in the city. You can go vacation if you like. It's called Compton.
Right.
And when we were growing up, this is coming full circle for me because this is personal. When I was a kid, and I always tell the story, we didn't grow up with much. When we lived in the city, and we went to food banks as kids. I remember my mother had so much pride is she would leave me. We would go to local churches, and she would make me sit in the car. And I never understood, because we went to a church. We went to Double Rock Baptist Church, and she was there. She was there every day.
Right.
It's kind of like one comedian said, if it's this hard to get in heaven, I don't need to, because we were there every day.
Hey,
my mother volunteered for everything.
I got pictures to show. My face is shining because my grandmother used to slap a whole tub of Vaseline on my face.
Right.
I was there.
Right. So I say that to say my mother would go to churches, and she would make me sit in the car, and she would come out with bags of food. And I would get excited because it was food that we wouldn't normally have. And I didn't realize until I got older we were going to food banks.
Guaranteed. No doubt.
And now it's coming full circle for me. And now that we're starting to get a little bit in this game, I'm excited that we're able to give back. We're going to feed 40 families total. We wanted to do more, but we wanted to make sure we could realistically feed 40 families.
That's what the goal. We set a goal of 40 families, and we were able to achieve that goal. Obviously, next time we're gonna set our goal higher.
Right. We keep doing it. We keep setting these goals, and we keep crushing.
Yeah,
so as I say, the nonprofit we run, Inland Valley Classic, it's more than just All-Star games. It's about giving back. We give scholarships was the first thing we did.
Yes.
And now we're starting to feed families. So if anybody wants to come out and help, either today or Monday, if you're listening, we would send us a DM on Twitter, Instagram.
Hit us up on our social media. Again, we're available on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. That's at IE Sportsnet. At IE Sportsnet, and then like I said, we're always willing to we need the manpower always. So
and before we jump into the show, can I do a senseless plug?
Okay.
Can I do this? As you know, my baby girl Brianna.
Yes.
She'll be starting to drive soon. So I bought her a Honda Accord.
Okay.
The inside was cool. Yep. The outside
outside was
not so much. Not so much. So I am happy. My guys at Econo Paint and Collision. They're from your hometown.
Yep.
They're from Riverside. They're on 2548 Rubidoux Boulevard in Riverside.
Rubidoux.
And they have it ended up for paint, labor, and everything. It was only $760. And I tell you, when I took my wife Brandy there, she almost cried when she saw that car. I'll tell anybody, if you need to get your paint done at a decent price, Econo Paint and Collision. Their phone number is 951-787-0227. That's 951-787-0227. I told them I'd give them a shout out. So go ahead.
Renata, I got to make sure I put this out there. Renata thought you guys got a new car.
Is that right?
I'm very honest with you.
Really?
Renata was like, so Brian and them got a new car. I was like, I didn't even want to.
That's funny.
You made it difficult for me to
Darren is my guy over at Econo. I told him I'd give him a shout out.
Okay.
So hopefully they're listening. But I told them Econo Paint, and they say home of the $295 paint job, but yeah, that's really good stuff.
We have a very special guest here. We want to make sure.
I'm here every week.
No,
I mean, Coach B is.
No.
I mean, the voice of your Agua Caliente Clippers of Ontario.
Mic off.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's not me. Okay.
No, but we do have a special guest.
We got to do the show now.
We got to do the show.
Okay.
But what I want to make sure yesterday was a big deal yesterday. There was a lot of Inland Empire IE teams that were playing in the CIF Southern Section playoffs last night. I want to make sure we plug them really, really quick. Now, folks, if you guys want to get scores, you guys can go to IE Sportsnet, IESportsnet.com. You go to the top of the list there, and you guys can click on the top of the page to yesterday's scores, and you'll be able to see those scores right there. So I want to make sure we mention that. So I got to give a couple big shout-outs. Rancho Verde is still undefeated. Got to give a big shout out to Coach Duffy and those boys. My man, Coach Reeder, doing a great job over there. Citrus Hill, unfortunately, failed. Cajon is still winning. Cajon's out there. Big shout out to what's our coach's name out there? Coach
Rogers.
Coach
Yes.
Nick Rogers, and our guy, San Bernardino County Player of the Year, Jaden Daniels. Big shout out to those boys.
And his dad's a coach too.
Yes.
Jaden's dad is one of the coaches.
Quadruple OG Daniels.
Right.
And then we had
they both play there.
Yeah, exactly, which is crazy.
Yes.
And then we had Upland, who traveled to Calabasas, and they actually won a big-time game out there for Upland.
Nothing was on Fox Sports West last night.
Well, yeah, it was. The Model Day game was actually on. You know what? You're right about that.
Because it was the Kings on.
It was the Kings.
It must have been online. It was
online.
Yeah,
I did see that. So it was online. But at any rate, I want to make sure we shout out. Unfortunately, Centennial fell. Citrus Hill fell. A couple of.
And Centennial, who they play? Modern Day?
Modern Day.
Yeah.
Modern Day, the quote-unquote junior college, but I'll leave it there.
Right.
So at any rate, we do have a special guest.
Yes.
I want to make sure.
I'm here every day.
We can turn this mic off anytime. Special guest, and again, thank you for being so patient. We're a little excited. Today is a very special day for us, but please do us the courtesy of introducing yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Hey, my name is Dr. Matthew Fujita.
Fantastic. Now, Matt, it was funny because when we had you come in, we were trying to describe you to our intern and say, hey, who's gonna who we're going to bring, how we're going to bring you in. And then Brian said, the guy with the shirt that looks like kind of has like the Metallica kind of logo on there.
Yep,
and we were dating ourselves because our intern is not really aware of the Metallica phenomenon.
Right.
But again, please, thank you so much for coming in today. It's special to have you here because you do have some cachet because you're featured in the IE Sportsnet Fall Magazine issue. But again, give us some background on what you do and talk to us about why you're here today.
Oh, no worries, man. We have a orthopedic physical therapy clinic in Norco. We service, all the local schools. We give back to the community. We're good at what we do. I think that's why we're being featured, and because we just love on people, my man.
And just so you know, not to cut Eternal off, just so you know, I don't know if you understand. So the Reader's Choice, what we do is with our social media following, we would put a poll out there and ask people to nominate local businesses. Your business was nominated, and then we put it to a vote, and you won that vote. So that was a vote from people from San Bernardino County and Riverside County. And like you said, it goes to all your hard work and your dedication in the industry. So we personally appreciate that. And then one thing I know about Eternal, he doesn't like this. My hometown is Downey. And the lead singer from Metallica, he was from Downey. But that's not important. But talk a little bit about your clinic and what you specialize in. Because, my wife, she's probably listening, and she'll be upset at me. She deals with her sciatica and things like that. What type of things do you guys do? I have 2 slip discs. I was on the football team, didn't play, but I have 2 slip discs because of it. So what do you do for people with injuries and things like that?
Yeah, so physical therapy, we're able to pretty much bring people back to optimal function.
Okay.
And we do our homework. We go to school. I got my doctorate. I went through orthopedic residency. We really take the time, the love, the care to figure out what's going on with people. I know sometimes it's tough to get into your doctor. Sometimes it's tough to get into your chiropractor. But when you get in, man, we're able to spend that time with you, a good solid hour and a half, man, and just really dig into what's going on. And then on top of that, we put in that differential diagnosis, that pathophysiology, and then we pretty much put it to work. We make sure that you get back to that life that you need to live, man, whether it's playing football, being a dad, you name it, man. So that's the fun part. You get to come in, we get to meet new people, we get new goals, and we pretty much get to flex with every single person that comes in. And it's super cool just to be able to interact with all those people, bring them back to wellness, have fun, again, love on people, but then do it on a medical background. Sometimes it's tough. You go in and you're just a diagnosis.
Yeah.
Right.
You're just a number. You're just a dollar sign.
Right.
And you come in with us, and honestly, man, we just love on you.
And Eternal, I know you have back problems.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've had some back problems. I've been in some car accidents. Unfortunately, I actually did play football.
I was on the team, so I had a practice injury.
Minus the helmet that one time for playing. No. One of the things I got to tell you, the reason why we do the poll, and it's always exciting for us, is we don't pick it. We let the people go out there and pick it, and it's always great just to hear like the stories, and then people will say, "Hey, I like this guy. He's this. Please vote for this guy." And now I can kind of see, because as you said, you take the time with people, so I'm sure people feel special, and they feel good about going in. Now you said you're involved in giving back and stuff like that. What are some of the things that you guys go out there and do as a staff and as a business?
Sure, and I want to kind of preface this, and I know it's not always the favorite, but I'm not that guy that's very PC, man. But
right.
I have a faith-based practice too. Whoa,
right.
Just locked my headphones.
There we go.
But so we go out, and not only are we donating monetarily to local sports teams, to the churches, to missionaries,
right.
Just around, but also, we donate time. We do sideline coverage. We're
nice.
on your high school sidelines. We are at junior high basketball games.
Right.
We are at the school district, sitting in on meetings just so we know what's going on.
Right.
So again, I think if we had a hallmark or some stamp in time that we had for our clinic, it's more or less that, again, we reached out and went to that next level of humanity.
Fantastic.
And speaking of being on sidelines, we have the Inland Valley, the Riverside Sheriff's game.
Yes.
That's something we'll definitely have to talk about.
We'll communicate with them about that, because we're always excited about that. We're trying to, again, we want to do, we do produce a lot of different sporting events, but we want to make sure it's safe. Obviously, the kids get out of there and they get the kind of treatment that they need and so forth. So please, again, let's name drop. Let's give everybody your contact information, where you are, and how they can get in contact with you, please.
Yeah, sure. You can reach us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
I'm sorry, the name of the business. Excuse me.
My apologies, man. We start at the beginning.
Yes, sir.
Man, see, I'm just jumping
it's radio. No, it's all good. No, it's radio. we should have introduced yourself, but anyway, great. Go ahead, please.
So, Kinematics Physical Therapy. We're in Norco, 1801 3rd Street, Suite 101. You can get a hold of us at 951-777-2178, and then our social media is at KPT Sport. You can find us anywhere, man. Follow us. We do a lot of fun stuff.
Fantastic.
There you go. And like
There
I
it
said, so Eternal Live, we do the All-Star games, and that's the Inland Valley Classics, our not foundation, but our nonprofit. And we have kids. We do in Riverside 2 games. So we'll definitely give you the information. This year it's going to be at Ramona. We do a small schools game. We do a big schools game. We'd love to invite you out. I mean, we don't want to put you on the spot.
I'd love to be
but
there. No.
Appreciate that.
I'm serious. I'll commit now. I have no problems then. I love serving.
So G. Holla, you have that on tape, correct? Okay. So
Write it down. Take a picture. I'm there, man.
Well, there it is. I like that.
Excellent.
I
We
like
appreciate it. So thanks so much.
And again, congratulations. One of the special things we like, and this is something Coach B talked about, is our Reader's Choice, is that it gives the community a chance to come out here and show their appreciation to what you do. And like I said, having you here for the short amount of time, I can kind of tell why people are excited about what you do. So keep up the good work, sir.
No worries, man. And I mean, final marks. I'm humbled by it, and I thank you guys for even putting something like this on, man. Where you get to deliver to the local communities. Man.
Absolutely.
It's a big time, big deal.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. That's
Yes,
what we do. We appreciate that. So we ready to take a commercial break?
Yes, we'll come back. And again, special day today, we're going to be giving away. There you go. Thank you, Holla. Big shout out to the Boys and Girls Club of Redlands and Riverside.
And Raising Cane's.
And Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
One love. Yes, sir.
And we'll be out there in Riverside today giving out some turkey to 20 families today, and we're really excited about that. So,
and then 20 families Monday.
And then 20 families on Monday. Is that with clockwork?
At Raising Cane. So you are listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. I am Coach B.
And I am Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle ScoreSports. That's SCORESPORTS.
Hey football fans, leave the Hail Marys for the game and go for the sure thing when it comes to satisfying your craving. When you pick up Raising Cane's for game day, all you have to worry about is the score. Because we've got the food covered with fresh, never ever frozen chicken fingers, cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Our chicken fingers are always hand battered and cooked to order. So no matter the score, you'll always win. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day. And our chicken is hand battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. And our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love in the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
This is Rumble in Town for BlackSportsOnline.com, and I'm out here with Fox 1350. We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. The IE Sportsnet, connected and protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Make sure you follow us on FoxSports1350.com.
Yes, and we, as we said, today is a very special day, but I got to give a couple quick shout-outs. Today, my nephew, the Marina Valley Bears, they're playing the championship game today out there at Orange Vista today.
Okay.
So as soon as we get done giving away some turkeys today, I'm going to make my way out there. Also, big shout-out to the Riverside Rams. They have a playoff game today at Ramona as well as at Poly High School. So big shout-out to my man, Paul. Happy birthday, Paul, and my man, Hustle.
You know, I just thought about this, man. What am I thinking about when you say shout-outs? I have to give a shout-out to Dora Mae Ruffin. Back out in Mississippi, that is my grandmother.
Okay.
She just turned 87 years old.
Well, hey, bless her heart. Bless her heart. Out there. Let me tell you something. I've done the dirt roads in Mississippi.
Yeah, they are. Big shout-outs to my big mama for her birthday. So I have to get out and see. I haven't seen my big mama in I don't know how many years. You got to make that trip, G. Yes, I do. She's 87 years young. So love you, big mama. I'm going to try to get out there. She hasn't met my kids, so I'm going to try to get out there.
That'll be real nice.
So we ready to let's get back in there. That's enough getting sentimental.
I just about to say, don't get your lip quivering now. But we do have a special guest here. Now, we have it's husband and wife, correct?
Correct.
It's always good when it's a husband and wife, because let me tell you something. Y'all working together, that's a beautiful thing, because I know Brian, you ready to start going to business with Brandy? Y'all ready to start a business together?
She's a nursing student. Her business is not, she don't want no part of business. So, you know what I mean? So, but it's all good.
Fantastic. So please do us the courtesy. You want to pull that mic up just a little bit for us and introduce yourself and your husband to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
Okay, sure. Hi, everybody. My name is Felicia Alexander, and I'm here with my husband, Damon Alexander. We're here to promote the San Bernardino Turkey Trot.
Now, it's near and dear to our heart, because today we're, and as you know, today we're giving away some turkey to some special families today, as well as Monday. But tell us what you guys are doing. And Brian Coach B has been talking to me about this all week. He's been excited. But do tell us what you guys are doing and what's going on, please.
Sure. So on Thanksgiving morning in the city of San Bernardino at the San Bernardino International Airport, we'll be hosting or putting on the San Bernardino Turkey Trot, which consists of a 5K run, a 10K run, and we're also doing a team challenge. We've been doing this for 4 years. It's going on our 4th year, and we're super excited.
And the thing about it, just so you know, Eternal, so I was at the Veterans Day Parade in San Bernardino, and she walked up to me and gave me a flyer. So I'm thinking she looked at me physically and said, you probably should be out there trying to work off some of that.
She probably was like, boys, you need to be out there now, right now. But go ahead, but please.
Well, no, actually, that wasn't the case. It's very near and dear to us. I mean, the Turkey Trot in most major cities is a family tradition that happens on Thanksgiving morning.
Yes.
And it was very special to me, particularly when we moved to the Inland Empire to do something that has of this magnitude and has some tradition. Because in the past, my husband and I would participate in turkey trots all over, particularly in Orange County.
Okay.
Started about, 12 years ago. And 4 years ago, approached the city and said, hey, we need to do this in the city of San Bernardino, create some family fun activity.
Right. Yes.
Also, wobble before you gobble is our tagline.
Yes. Wobble before you gobble. I like it. Love it.
Just to do something that would just create that sense of tradition, some fun, and just do something where people look forward to doing it every year.
So hold on a second. So now if I'm ready to do this 5K, now I don't know if I can run the whole thing. Oh no, I know I can do it. I'm gonna have to do a little hoofing. I mean, but I can probably now. If I want to sign up, how do I sign up? You know what I mean? Because I might be ready to take it to the double level.
Okay, so awesome question. There's you can go onto our website, sbturkeytrot.com.
Okay.
There's a registration button
Okay.
for those diehard runners that operate off of racewire.com.
Okay.
Where they register for a race once a month. They can go on racewire.com.
Okay.
Put in San Bernardino Turkey Trot. It'll automatically show up, and they can
Fantastic.
register online.
And again, big shout out to your husband. When I saw him, I almost started barking and doing, put the hands up. You know what I mean? Because he was out here.
You watch School Days.
I'm acclimated. I know what's going on. He had the purple hat on with the Greek letters on there. I was ready. But no, thank you guys so much. I love what you guys are doing. But again, now, tell everybody when is this event, and when and where. Excuse me, please.
Sure, no problem. It's November 22nd, which is Thanksgiving morning. It starts at 7 a.m. And it lasts until 10 a.m. Some ideas that will help people or to inspire them to come. We make sure that every participant takes a picture, a family picture, or their own photo. We have a photo booth there.
Nice.
We also start off with some family fun activity where we have a Zumba instructor that gets out there and just gets everybody warmed up.
Everybody warmed up.
And that starts at 6:45. So, we really encourage everybody to be there by 6:30 so we can start off right.
Yes. Set that thing off right.
It's for all fitness levels. It's not just for people who run. So those diehard runners, of course, we tell them to get out there in the front and start it off.
Right.
But for people who are just there to have family fun.
And she looks at me.
For those that can't breathe like you, can you breathe?
So before my ego gets hurt anymore, I see you had some good sponsors involved with this.
Yeah, so shout out to our sponsors. Our main sponsor, which is our signature sponsor is San Manuel, the Band of Mission Indians. We also are right now, we work as a team under the San Bernardino Community Emergency Response Team.
Oh, great.
And then our other sponsors, we have ThinkWise Credit Union and a host of others. But those are our two main sponsors that we want to give a shout out to on this radio show.
And this is Miss.
Go ahead.
This is Miss Felicia, Mr. and Mrs. Felicia. Correct. I want to make sure I'm getting that right. I want to mess nobody's name up. So we have, and you're here for the San Bernardino Turkey Trot, founder and co-race director of the San Bernardino.
We got to get there. The Q dog. He wants to go. And he's gonna start. He gonna start clapping. And you didn't bring your cane.
Did he say cane?
He didn't know. He don't know. He still don't know.
You know what?
He still don't know
Shout
yet.
out to my stores of Delta Sigma Theta
There you
Sorority
go.
Incorporated.
There it
So where
is.
you start saying Mega Psi Phi and Happy Founders Day to my bros.
There it is. There it is.
There you
See,
go.
no.
There
See,
you
there
go.
it is. See, talk. Help my man out real quick. They don't have canes.
Okay. Oh, my bad. My brother. Listen. All right.
Tell him, man.
Come on now.
Talk a little bit about the Qs.
Well, today is our Founders Day, 11/17/11.
Well.
We were founded on Howard University, the first African American college fraternity found on a historically black college. The first.
Speak on it.
That's right. And so we are about fitness too. So we're here at the Turkey Trot. Like I said, my wife founded this race. We want you guys out there.
Him in particular.
He needs to get on that 5K, that 3.1 miles.
Hey.
Walk it, run it, make it happen.
Crawl it if you got to.
That's right.
Can I bring my bike?
You can bring your bike,
I'll bring my bike. I'll bike ride it.
He said bring Toto too.
Slippity slide. Forget about your troubles from your 9 to 5. Come on with this race now, bro. Just come on. That's right.
Hey, I got to give a shout out to my guy, the realtor of all time, my man Anthony Tyson. He's a runner. So I'm gonna see if I can get. And now his foot, he's been having some problem with his foot.
Right.
But we gonna. I tell him, I'm saying you got to get that foot together. Get you some Dr. Scholes or something, and get him out there.
Get him out there. Put him on a sled. Do whatever is necessary. A scooter. Get him out there. Get him on out there.
Yes,
Find
sir.
a race. There's a phone number on this race.
Please do. What's that phone number, please?
That phone number is 909-453-2968.
And
there you go.
And again, that phone number is for the San Bernardino Turkey Trot. What day that's taking place
That's
on, sir?
on Thanksgiving Day, 22nd,
Get there.
7 a.m. Don't be late.
And she said, get there. Miss Alexander said, get there at 6:30 because they're going to get a little Zumba rock.
Right.
That's right. We're going to get a little Zumba rock to work up them old bones, get that, get that joints working and everything.
There you go.
You got to see the way you're looking at Coach B right now.
Right. And we want to, and one of the things, like I said, I was telling Eternal about this. I was excited because we do the turkey giveaway. We're doing it today, and we're going to do it Monday. So once this is all said and done and the dust clears, we definitely want to talk to you guys about doing something next year. And we're always looking to grow and expand.
Yes, sir. We can come out there live, broadcast live, the whole nine. So we want to talk about that.
We'll definitely get involved. We'll definitely do that.
So fantastic. Well, again, thank you guys. Thank you guys for doing what you're doing out there. And again, that is the San Bernardino Turkey Trot. Get out there at 6:30. It's going to be going down. What's that location again? I'm sorry, please.
It's the San Bernardino International Airport. You can't miss it.
Yeah,
there you go.
If you missed that, you can't.
So let's make it work. Are you ready to do this commercial break in time?
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead and do this. You are listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. I am Coach B.
And I am Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here live on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle ScoreSports. That's SCORESPORTS.
Hey, football fans, leave the Hail Marys for the game and go for the sure thing when it comes to satisfying your craving. When you pick up Raising Cane's for game day, all you have to worry about is the score, because we've got the food covered with fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers, cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Our chicken fingers are always hand-battered and cooked to order, so no matter the score, you'll always win. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day, and our chicken is hand-battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. And our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
What's up, world? This is your favorite comic, Tony Rock. And you're checking out Fox Sports. We are Fox Sports.
And we're live. This is IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association on Fox Sports 1350. I am the one and only Coach B. Fortunately, I'm here by myself. This is the way I like it. Kind of like when I do the Agua Caliente Clippers game. Love him. No, it's all good. Eternal is on his way. We are, when it comes to Inland Empire Sport, the conversation starts and stops here. Follow us on foxsports1350.com. Eternal is now on his way to Raising Cane's as we're going to give away the 20 turkeys today. Again, association with the Boys and Girls Club of Riverside, Redland. So we're excited about that, and as well as Raising Cane's. So I'm excited. We have another young gentleman in studio with us. I don't know what year this is that you've been here. You've been with us from the beginning.
I think it was my first year I got hired on. So this is my 5th year, actually.
Yes.
G, so.
Yes. So the head basketball coach for San G. You don't need any introduction, but do us the favor and go ahead and introduce yourself.
Coach Garcia here, boys basketball at San Gregorio High School. Going into my 5th year at San G. So I'm blessed and lucky. We're still grinding away, trying to be there and establish ourselves. So we're excited. It's a fun year. We're going to have a fun year this year. So
absolutely. I mean, you've done so many things for us. Whenever we need you, you come to our aid. You coached the 215 All-Star
game last year.
We haven't had a chance to talk about that. How was that experience?
That was a great experience. Thank you guys for being able to create that for the kids, for the coaches, and everybody that was involved, the parents, the community. It was a great experience. I've assisted before in one, but I've never actually had to run a team and to have that kind of talent.
Yes.
At one time,
yes.
Very unique, and then it was a very fun experience. Thank you guys. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then you were at our honors.
Yes.
You were at the Inland Valley honors.
Yeah.
You had a kid and that's the thing about it. There are kids in San Bernardino that excel in academics. And we were excited about that.
Yeah, definitely. Xavier Jones last year, his brother's at Boise and he's at Arizona State. And, so we've had some great academic, high scholar athletes at San G. So he was there for that night. That was a great event also.
Thank you.
You guys are doing a great job of getting out in the community and just not showcasing so much of the athletics. It's the academic part too. That's, right. So it's good to have that. So.
And the funny thing is sometimes Eternal and I, we stumble into this stuff because, we follow the trends. We did the National Signing Day and we'll probably do it again. But we realized you want to get the kids those are the kids that don't normally get to shine. The kids that they're high on their GPA and they do things in the community. Right. So we found it's one of those little niche things that we found that we've done. I mean, we've honored a cheerleader. We honored a girl that did the pole vault. Yeah. We did a little bit of everything, and we will do it again this year. And another thing that we're going to add this year that I'm excited about is Miss Inland Valley.
Oh.
We finally gotten it off the ground. I was watching the Rose Parade one day, and I said, we can do that.
Yeah.
So we will be doing that. But let's get back to the reason. Let's get back to the point at hand. And we're going to give a scholarship with that as well. So we're excited about that. So let's get back to the point at hand. Head basketball coach for San Gorgonio. How is the season looking this year, Coach?
Oh, we're on a rough start right now. Fortunately for us, we're at a school where obviously football does well, and our football team won last night. Now they're in the finals. So they're going to be playing in the finals next week. We have a couple guys still waiting to come back and join us, but we have a good group of young men right now that are finding their niche.
Right.
Their niche.
Right.
And it's early. It's early, right? It's a long season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So it's kind of getting better every day. We're right now playing in the Norco tournament. We actually have a game today at 12.
Oh, wow. So you're going to have to get up out of here soon.
Yeah, we got in late. So see my player, Sergio, we got back to the school about 10:30 last night. And then, hey, he wants to come do the radio show. And then guys are half asleep still this morning. So
I hear you.
And so we're back on the road later today. But we're at Norco. We had a close one. Well, not close. The score wasn't as close as it was.
Right.
We couldn't hold on to a lead last night. And, but we have some young guys. Again, it's that finding the chemistry, still early. And that's kind of what preseason's for.
Right.
Get us ready for the middle of the season and then into league. But it's going to be it's a fun young group that we have right now. So we're excited about them. So.
And this is year number 4, like you said. The good thing about it, whenever we talk to coaches, they like year number 4 because you think about it. Those freshmen are now seniors, and they only know you. There's no previous coaching tenure that they know.
Right.
So these are legitimately your kids. I know in the beginning you didn't have a freshman program, but you do now.
Yes.
But those kids have been all the way through. How are they taking? Because you said you're trying to build a positive culture. Is that starting to take?
Well, we see some of it. We do see some of it. It is San Bernardino, so we do. We work with some young guys that just don't have that stability at home.
Right.
So we have to be that parent. We have to be the mom, the dad. We have to be a little bit of everything. So we do battle that daily. But the thing is, with the coaching staff, is being consistent.
Right.
And Sanji, with the administration, the AD, does a great job of establishing that on campus daily. That we just piggyback on.
Right.
Right. And so when they're around us, it's not like the first time they hear about accountability and responsibility. There's a lot of those things that we talk about daily that goes into our culture.
Right.
And so we're able to just piggyback on it, and it's consistency amongst the whole, not just the program, but the school.
So, and you have a young man in with you.
Yes, we do.
So go ahead and let's get his name, his position, and all that, Coach.
Here you go. So we got Sergio Silvestre. He's a freshman.
Okay.
Freshman, battling for a starting point guard spot.
On your varsity team. All right, man. That's pretty good stuff right there. And when you came to San G, did you ever think you'd be on Fox Sports Radio?
Nah.
There you go. Step up to the mic. We want everybody to hear you. So you're battling for that starting position. What is it like? What has it been like for you? I know it's you guys are in tournaments and what is it like getting onto that varsity stage?
Well, it's an adjustment. I've been trying to work through school, figure all that out. It's kind of weird for my body trying to go through back-to-back nights, just trying to figure all that out. But it's fun. It's definitely fun. Coach pushes us every day. He makes it a little hard on us, but it works for us in the end. We're gonna do well in season.
I tell you right now, you have one of the coaches, and we've seen him and watched him over the last 4 years. You have a coach that really cares about his kids and cares about his program. What are your goals this year with the team? I mean, if you get the starting position or not, you're still a freshman. You still have, 3 years after that. But what are your goals for yourself this year with the team?
Well, just trying to get the team chemistry, trying to build myself up for next year, trying to get league. League is obviously a big deal.
Right.
We're trying to win league. Just for the future at this point, I'm trying to build for the future, trying to figure out the program.
Did you play AAU basketball?
No.
Okay. So do you have friends that maybe you went to middle school with or anything that are at other schools now?
Yeah.
Are you guys on? I know on social media. So y'all talking best, huh? So no bulletin board material, but who's a team that you can't wait to play and lace up with?
Probably Harupa. Indian. Anybody who's in our league. I'm ready for the league.
There you go. That's good stuff, man. So we'll be looking forward to you, and I'll bring Coach back in. We're excited about that, and I know there were some changes, adjustments to your league this year, right?
Yeah. We actually dropped Indian. We picked up Eisenhower.
Right, and so, AB, right?
So, no, AB Miller joined Indian in the Mountain Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, we didn't pick them up. I guess rumor had it we were supposed to, but it never happened that way. So we're still a 16 league.
Right.
Arroyo Valley, Rim, Eisenhower, Harupa Hills, Rialto.
Right.
So Ike's the new team. They're the new cats in our league. So we'll see. Coach Boone does a good job over there. So like I said, everything's leading up to that point. With the change in season, we start league games in the middle of December.
Everything moved up 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Which is totally different. You have to manage yourself, tournament times, and all. Contracts were done last year, so it's been work. But we made it work, and we're excited. How we're looking, and right now it's a daily process.
Right.
We got to get better every day on both sides of the ball, and just to give Serge a little bit of credit, he throws a couple of those no-look magic passes. You got to watch him play.
Okay.
As a freshman, that's what stood out. He has a really good court vision, and it doesn't surprise me. He's a 3.8, 4.0 GPA kind of kid. So
right.
But so we're excited, man. Like I said, it's always about just getting the chemistry going with these young guys, and I only have one returning senior from last year, so everybody else were juniors and sophomores, and including the freshmen. So we're young, but, working hard.
Excellent. We'll be ready. So we hopefully that momentum from that All-Star game can pick up, Coach.
Yes.
We definitely. I know you guys have to get on the road and you have a game to get to. Yeah. So I apologize. You said you needed to be the first guest, right?
Yeah. Well, no. I don't know. No, we were in a hurry, man.
I think maybe it was Rome, because I think Rome. Yeah, he was supposed to be here today.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
what and him?
Yeah. So because his team, they lost 2 games in the tournament in the Inland Empire Classic. So he actually is going to. He has a game at 10 o'clock today. He said.
Oh, gotcha.
So he couldn't. Yeah, it was too hard for him to get everyone here. But you guys were working on doing your own tournament, right?
Yeah, we've been looking into it. I don't think with the changes here in the schedules, like it was kind of crazy. So hopefully next year we're looking to. We are co-hosting the San Bernardino Kiwanis this year.
Right.
So it's Arroyo Valley and us hosting the tournament this year. So we're excited about that. That won't be till the week after Christmas break. Christmas. So. But we're off next week, and then we're at Arlington, and then we go back into the Riverside Kiwanis tournament. So
okay,
that's gonna be that's a tough tournament. We got put in a real tough bracket, but again, it's we got to play, we got to get better, and all we can worry about is what we control, which is us. So
absolutely, and it's live radio. We got 1,000,001 things going on in the background, but we'll all make it happen. So Coach Garcia, San Gorgonio High School, we definitely appreciate you for coming in. And we want to make sure that we keep following you and making sure that everything is positive. Like you said, you coached the All-Star game last year. You were at the Inland Valley Classic. So we definitely appreciate everything you've done. And you've got the name drop your wife again. She's got to be.
I got my lovely wife, who's my #1 fan in my corner. When I cry, go home and cry, or celebrate a win, or I'm just kind of in cloud nine trying to figure stuff out. My wife is the best psychologist I could have ever hired for free.
Right.
All it cost was a big ring and a lot of happiness, man.
There you go. There you go.
You can see, yeah. 5 years, the 5-year anniversary ring. She wants to upgrade on a ring.
Good deal.
And then then you got my little guy down there, Grayson, somewhere around here. Little gym rat, man. Turned 2 a couple weeks ago, and just lucky. I'm blessed. Like I said, we.
And then your daughter as well.
Yeah. So she's coming in for Thanksgiving break, and so she's now in high school. But it's just. I'm lucky. I'm blessed, man.
There you go.
I'm thankful for a lot, and I'm grateful that I'm surrounded by amazing human beings that are willing to support and help out and be where they can for me. So I'm lucky.
Little tip for you, and my wife and I, we're going on 18 years. This is one thing that I've done. So you never forget the anniversary. If you have a 4-digit passcode, make it your anniversary.
Already on it. Oh, we just saw my password.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
That way you'll never forget it. Because I forgot once and I never lived it down. But it's all good, man.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you coming in. Thanks for coming in so early. Anytime we need you, you're always there for us.
Thank you.
So Coach Garcia, San Gorgonio basketball. And then your player's name again?
Sergio Silvestre.
There you go. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. We'll make sure we stay in contact all season. Make sure we get some kids in that All-Star game.
Yes,
and
sir.
then we'll make it work. So you are listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. I am Coach B, and when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here. Follow us on FoxSports1350.com.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our 4-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her 4 Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, 4-season sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for 4 seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
This is Robert Littell for BlackSportsOnline.com, and I'm out here with Fox 1350.
We are Fox Sports. Mr. Bombastic.
And we are live. This is IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association on Fox Sports 1350. I am Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Follow us on FoxSports1350.com. I'm excited. We have another important figure in the local sports scene, Mr. Klein, head basketball coach at Chaffey. Not only that, he's the athletic director at Chaffey College. How are you doing this morning, Mr. Klein?
Hey, I'm doing really good. It's a great day to be a Panther.
Absolutely. And one of the things you reached out to us, and I appreciate this, you reaching out to us and letting us know and letting it be known that football team, they ended up going 9-1, 6-0 in conference. Tell me what is important with them. They have a big bowl game going on today.
You know, it's great for the community. Chaffey College, who's won 9 consecutive games, and we're one of the best teams in the state. We're going head-to-head against a local rival, Citrus College, at 1 p.m. at historic Grigsby Field on the campus of Rancho Cucamonga, Chaffey College.
Absolutely. And you know, I know you called into the season a little bit earlier, and you said that you got some great young coaches. And you know, when I was at a game earlier this year, it didn't hit me till after I left. One of your assistants, I know him well. He was the head coach at Oaks Hill. And now he's one of the assistant coaches at Chaffey College. Is that something you guys had a game plan and said, we want to get some young guys in here with some fresh ideas and get, because I noticed you have a lot of local kids from the area now.
Yeah, well, that coach you're talking about, Artie Allen, is our offensive coordinator, and he's brought a lot of energy. He's brought a lot of great recruits, and it's been nothing but positive with this young staff. They've come together as a team all in one, and on the defensive side of the ball, we're one of the best in the state, and it's just turned into a great year, and we want to culminate it in a Western States Bowl victory today.
Absolutely, and I know we'll get it. And one thing about it, I'd be remiss. Let's put the athletic director hat on. Your basketball team, you're the head coach there. You have a championship game going on with the basketball team as well.
Yeah, would you believe it? Tonight at 7:30, we knocked off defending state champ San Diego City last night, 88-82. And we play Citrus College at Citrus tonight at 7:30. So if you go to the bowl game, then everybody can leave and come to the basketball game later on in the evening at Citrus College.
Absolutely, that's good. That's good synergy and good mojo. And then you said on the women's side, they have some exciting things going on over there as well.
Absolutely, our women's cross country team is traveling to Fresno today to take part in the state championships, and we should do very well there. Our women's soccer team, which is seated 4th in Southern California, they take on Cyprus at 2 p.m. on the campus of Chaffey College. So you could literally take in a bowl game and you could take in the soccer game today. And then our men's soccer team is headed on the road 7 p.m. tonight, and they're going to Santa Monica. So there's a lot of action taking part at Chaffey today.
And one thing about Chaffey, in getting back to the football team, this is an amazing game because I was there at the L.A. Harbor game. That was their only loss of the season. And Chaffey was in control of that game, and they could have won that game. It was a last-second field goal. It went down. It was, 2 or 3 seconds left in the game. and it was finally a field goal that gave LA Harbor that win. But if after that they've gone 9 straight wins and no loss, what is it? What is the energy like for that football team? I love it.
Well, let me share with you that it's not easy to go 10-0, but we're literally 1 second away from going 10-0.
Right.
A field goal away from going 10-0. But whenever your football team is successful, there's tremendous energy and momentum on the campus. And I know it's helping our winter sports team, our women and men's basketball team, as well as it will help our swimming and our baseball and softball. When football does well, the campus does well.
Absolutely.
So we're real proud of Coach Hadaway as well as the entire football staff and team.
Absolutely. And one thing that I like, I live in, full disclosure, I live in Fontana, and I was looking at some of the notes from the Fontana Herald, and you have one of your linebackers, Andrew Rodriguez, from Summit High School, and he has 35 solo tackles, 20 assisted tackles. He has 4 sacks. I mean, my goodness. And that's one of the things that I like about community college, because, yeah, you have the Division I programs. They get players from all over the country, but one thing that's unique about community college is you normally have players that are from the area. And is that important with you? Because I went out when you had the block party. Is that important for you guys to do that and get kids that are from the area? Your starting quarterback went to Chino Hills.
Yeah. The directive we have from our board as well as from our superintendent that we will recruit local and we will have a local team. Although in California we call them community colleges, not all community colleges are made equal or have the same philosophy.
Right.
And at Casey College, our philosophy is clear that we're going to recruit our local players. And it just so happens the 210 freeway area and the 15 corridor is loaded with exceptional talent.
Right.
And we're in a hotbed for athletics, in particular football and basketball, track, baseball. It is loaded with talent. So the guys that don't go Division I, don't go Division II, they are welcome at Chaffey College, and we recruit those players.
Absolutely. So we know it's safe to say when you look at your record, you went 5-0 in league play. So I'm sorry, 6-0 in conference play. 6-0 in conference play. I apologize. So it's safe to say we brought home the South Coast Conference title this year, correct?
Well, when you say about the title, you were talking football right now?
Correct. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're in the American Metro Conference.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We were 6-0, and then we were 9-1 overall. And to go undefeated in any conference is an accomplishment. And I remember the toughest game we had was against LA Valley, and it was a battle. And the team has got a well-deserved championship.
Right. 29-27 victory that Chaffey brought home, so that's good. That's an absolute good thing. And like I said, watching your games all year, I was at the game with Compton, and like you said earlier when you called in, you know, they and the one thing I like about the coaching staff, they show class. And like you said, they could have put up a lot more points, but they start running the ball. I mean, you have players out there, like you said, they want to get film out as well, so those kids are going to continue to play hard. But your coaching staff, they had class, and they could have really I mean, you think about it, it's a 91-0 win, but they really could have ran that score up, and I really appreciate them doing that, because that's a great coaching staff you have there. They're confident in knowing that they have a great team.
Yeah, and in community college football, as well as in the NCAA, there are 15-minute quarters for them. And in the second half of that game, although the score was 91-0, the quarters were 8 minutes long.
Correct.
So there really wasn't an opportunity, nor did either side care to have an opportunity to play the full 60 minutes.
Absolutely. And one more time, we want to go ahead and let us know once again, we're excited about the Western State Bowl. So go ahead and give everyone the information on the game time, the game site, and we want to get everybody out there supporting that Chaffey College football team today.
Yes. We're expecting a big crowd. The Glendora, Azusa people from Citrus, they'll be on the visitor side, and we're expecting that side packed. And on the north bleachers, we're expecting a full house today. Come early. The game starts at 1 o'clock. Citrus versus Chaffey on the Chaffey campus in Rancho Cucamonga. This will be a great event, and let's salute this coaching staff and these players on a tremendous season. And hopefully at 4 o'clock, we'll be handing the Western States Bowl trophy to Chaffey College.
Absolutely. You know, you have my support. We certainly appreciate you calling in, and thank you for making the adjustment for us. I know we had your schedule early, and thank you so much for calling us and getting on the line with us. We certainly appreciate it. Best of luck to the team today.
Hey, Brian, thank you so much. And whenever you need Chaffey College to come down and support the radio station, or if you want some players to come down after the game, you let me know and we'll make it happen.
Okay, we appreciate that. We will take you up on that. So we appreciate it. Athletic Director of Chaffey College, Mr. Jeff Klein. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we will make sure everybody out there go ahead and support the Chaffey College football team today. It's time for us to get out of here. We appreciate him for calling so much. Again, Eternal's on his way to Raising Cane's and Riverside to give away 20 turkeys. On Monday, we'll be giving out 20 more. So we thank you for listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. I am Coach B, and when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Follow us on foxsports1350.com. We're out.
You're listening to IESportsnet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.